Hey guys. Talking. I just woke up and it's difficult to talk for some reason. What is going on with my hair? Okay. Um, so I was gonna make a video the other day because I wanted to tell everybody that I love you. I don't even know how you go about saying this. My roommate Caitlin has a friend Raquel, who I've gotten to be pretty good friends with, and Raquel has two roommates, Shayna and Shayna. Um, Wednesday night, Shayna committed suicide, um, and it was just like I think I still don't even believe it, because I mean I knew Shayna. We weren't really like really good friends or anything, but I knew her. I talked to her. She's been in, well, not my car, but my mom's. Like, I've driven her places. Like, I've gone out to like a club with her. Like, the last time I saw her, we were in Raquel's apartment. She's making macaroni and cheese, and I was sitting next to her, and I was showing her. Well, I showed Raquel a picture of this kid, because we were talking about him, and then Shayna was like, "Oh, let me see," and like she was interested in that. I remember when she said that, I was like, "Why am I not friends with you? Like, you're cool." Like, and it's just so it was almost like not a traumatic experience. I don't even, well, for Raquel it was, because Raquel and Shayna were the ones that found her. She hung herself in her closet. So it's just, I don't even, like, I was crying for like 2 days. Well, I was crying that night, because what happened was Caitlin and I were in the laundry room, and Destiny, who used to be Raquel, Shayna, and Chilina's roommate, but she moved out. She came, we heard yelling in the hallway, and I don't know if that was what that was, but so then a few minutes later, Destiny came and was like knocking on the window of the laundry room, and Caitlin got up, and Destiny was crying, and she was like, what I heard at first, I heard Shayna hurt herself, but she said Shayna hung herself. And when Caitlin, because I didn't really like hear her correctly, and so then when Caitlin, I was like, what's going on? And Caitlin told me that Shayna hung herself, and I was like, because I mean the first thing that comes to mind, at least for me, is like, that doesn't necessarily mean the person died. So I was like, well, like, what's going on? And they wouldn't let us out. Don't really know how our building is set up. There's like a hallway. There's the first floor. There's like elevators, and then a hallway that goes to the first floor dorms or rooms. But before you get to the rooms, there's a laundry room, and then like obviously the elevator, and then the rest of the floors. So Shayna and Raquel and Shalina lived down the hall from us, and I live on the third floor. So when we were in the laundry room, they locked the door that goes to the elevator, so everybody was stuck in the hallway, and since we were in the laundry room, we couldn't, like, we could leave the laundry room, but we couldn't get out of the hallway because they didn't want people to. Sorry, I thought I saw somebody. Anyway, that's a different story. That is a different story. Okay, sorry, this is already over 4 minutes, but I feel like I need to talk about this. So they wouldn't let us out of the hallway, and then we have CMs instead of RAs. They're community managers, as opposed to, I don't even know what RA stands for. But so Caitlin and I, because obviously we're really good friends with Raquel, we were like, we want to see Raquel, we want to know what's going on, because they wouldn't tell us anything. And so we left our laundry there, took all of our, because we were studying down there, that's why we were down there while we were waiting for our laundry. And so we took all of our stuff, our computers and everything, and we opened the door that leads to the lobby and the elevators and everything, and all the CMs were in there, and we yelled to one, we're like, can we go to our room? And he's like, well, I have to take you up there. And so we got on the elevator, and when we got off, he was like, go quickly, like he was like rushing us, and because I mean, if you look down the hall, that's her room, their room is right there. So and he kind of like stood where we couldn't see, like he blocked the hallway. But Caitlin, like while I was unlocking the door, she like looked around him, and she said that there was a security guard standing in front of their door. And so we came in our room. My other two roommates, Marcia and Caitlin, what am I saying? Larissa. They were already there, and Caitlin had called Marcia, so they knew what we knew. And so we were kind of just all there, and Caitlin called her boyfriend, who used to be the, I can't remember what it's called. Well, anyway, he used to work here, and she told him what was going on, so I think he kind of tried to get in contact with people. And then Bridget, who was my old roommate, called Caitlin, or texted her or something, and asked if she was okay, and Bridget ended up coming over and talking to Caitlin. And then we got a call from Dave, who was Caitlin's boyfriend, and he said he had talked to this other kid who is a roommate with a CM, and that he said that Shayna had died. And that was like literally, because I mean, Caitlin got this phone call, we were all like in the kitchen living room area, and she was, I mean, she, like, you could kind of tell what she was going to say by how she was reacting to what Dave was saying on the phone. When she hung up, it was literally, we were silent, and we were all just kind of, we didn't know where to look, and then she just goes, she's dead. And she just started hysterically crying, and I mean, I didn't know what to do, because I mean, not that I don't believe Dave or believe the CMs or anything, but until I hear it from, like, because I mean, especially in a setting with a lot of people and kids of our age, I don't know, I feel like word of mouth is not a reliable source, so I don't know if I fully believed it at the time. But I got up and I hugged Caitlin, and she went back in her room to talk to Bridget, because Bridget was still there. And so we all just kind of sat there. We didn't really know what to say. And then, like, it was like, this all happened, everything started. Caitlin, Raquel and Shayna found Shayna around 9. So this was like a nighttime thing. And so it was like 11, 12. All the CMs knocked on everyone's doors and told us we had to go downstairs because we were having a meeting, which obviously, you know, that's not good news. And so we were one of the first, because I mean, we lived down the hall from them, so we were one of the first people who were downstairs, because I think they knocked on our door first, or one of the first people to know. But so we were down there. They had counselors down there, which again is not a good sign. And it took like 10 minutes, probably, maybe more, to get everyone down there. And so I was just sitting there, like, waiting to find out what they were going to say, which, I mean, I knew what they were going to say, but until you actually hear it. And so then they were like, we're terribly sorry to say tonight, I don't remember exactly the wording, but, and they said that she had died, and I started crying, and I just looked down at the floor, because, I mean, I'm surrounded by people, and that was actually another reason I was crying, is because I was thinking, not that everybody knew her, or, like, just the amount, there were over 200 people in that room, and I will guarantee you, even if they didn't know her or like her, if she had come to any one of them and told them what she was feeling or what her plans were, they would have helped her. Like, And the fact that she felt like she didn't, like, know that, like, just, I don't know. It's just, but anyway, I just, like, if I think about it too much, I'm gonna cry, so, and then, this was all Wednesday, I don't know if I said that, and then Thursday, which of course was Valentine's Day, Thursday morning, we all printed out pictures and made like a little memorial thing on the side of the building for her, and people ended up putting candles, and then people started putting flowers because it's Valentine's Day, and so now there's like a little memorial that we've made, which kind of, it's cute. They originally it was on the side of the building, but they moved it, the pictures at least, inside, I think for weather purposes, but so that is what since Wednesday, what my week has been. I went to one class Thursday? Yeah, because it happened Wednesday night, so then Thursday I had, English and sociology that I didn't go to, and then, because I didn't go to bed till like 5, because Raquel stayed here, so, I don't think Raquel slept at all. I wouldn't either after I found my roommate hanging in her closet. Like, that's not something you can sleep after. And Raquel actually went home this weekend. She lives in the city, and Caitlin went to visit her boyfriend, so I'm alone. Well, I'm not alone, Marcia and Larissa are here, but, I don't know. It's kind of weird sleeping in the apartment. Like, the Wednesday night and last night, I slept with the lights on, and, I don't know, my door open, like, I can't. Oh, my hair, what is going on? Okay, anyway, so, this is a very long video, I apologize for that. I feel like there's more that I need to say to you guys, but I don't really know, so I'm just gonna tell you I love you. And Caitlin told us this, we were all in the living room, and she was like, if you guys ever get to that point, like, talk to me. So I'm telling you all right now, not that you would, I don't think any of you would ever get to that point, but if you did, talk to me, because I care about you, and I love you, and I miss you guys. And yeah, I'll probably make another video of random other things later, so, like, later on in the week. And I'm gonna go downstairs and take a picture of the memorial for Shayna, and I will post that at the end of this video, so, like, yeah. Okay, love you guys, bye.